A better chance of hell freezing over. Traitors are trying to push King Charles into allowing them to come spend Christmas with the family, but if he gives in to them, that could spell the end of his relationship with William.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the King YouTube channel.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly indeed. As you know, Christmas is coming soon. Christmas trees are being put up, lights are being hung, last-minute Christmas shopping is being done. So what's going on with the losers in Montecito, the Duke and Duchess of Hypocrisy, aka Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Where are they and their invisible children going to spend Christmas this year? Well, we're not sure exactly where they will be spending it, but we're pretty sure we know where they won't be spending it, and that is with the royal family at Sandringham. So first, on the 13th of November, the Mirror Online ran an article with the headline, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle won't reunite with royal family for Christmas amid feud. And I would guess that most of you reacted about like I did. I said out loud, well, thank you for stating the obvious. I mean, who thought there was any chance that Meghan and Harry would reunite with the family for Christmas after everything they've said, after everything they have done, after William has told his friends that he absolutely effing hates Harry? How on earth could they possibly show up at Sandringham? Now, this article came out before the King's birthday and that alleged phone call, and it's pretty clear exactly what is going on here. So first, Harry and Meghan wanted to put out some feelers. They wanted to put just a little bit of pressure on the King, and so that explains this article on the 13th of November, that they're not going to be able to come home for Christmas. Meghan and Harry are predictable, if nothing else, so the Traitors decided for some reason that if they put it out there that they're really sad they can't come home for Christmas, that the King was going to take pity on them. If they made this big to-do about, oh, the invisible children really deserve to have an English Christmas with the royal family, that maybe they would get an invitation. After all, they are desperate to get back in with the royals because at this point they don't have any more royal gossip to sell. So Richard Fitzwilliam spoke with GB News about this whole issue, saying, I suspect there is a mixture of emotions there. That will certainly not change now. They have no base in Britain. Things have reached that stage. It's not good. The rift means there is no such possibility at the moment, end quote. And he's right about that. I mean, there is nothing happening in this stalemate between Harry and the rest of the family. Reportedly, Harry is still insisting on this apology that's never going to come because they have nothing to apologize for. Until one side gives in, this feud is set to continue. And it doesn't look like either side is going to give in anytime soon. Now, the royal family, William and King Charles, they shouldn't give in. They didn't do anything wrong. And as for Harry and Meghan, well, they're a couple of narcissists who don't believe they could ever do anything wrong, so there's no chance of them giving in either. And seriously, if Harry and Meghan were not even invited to King Charles's birthday, how do they think they would get an invitation to come to Sandringham for Christmas? Now, I know it would be great for their brand and their image, especially Meghan, being papped while walking to church on Christmas morning with the family. But Meghan, it ain't gonna happen. You can give up that dream now. Meghan thinks she's such a genius with her little schemes, but she's not. She's so transparent. The royal family sees exactly what she's trying to do here. Okay, so that was the article that they published last week before the King's birthday. And now today, the Mirror is running a whole new article, exclusive. Meghan Markle relieved as plans for Christmas with royal family fall through amid snub. So it looks like she's changing strategy. Instead of playing the victim like she usually does, Meghan has decided to change tack a little bit. And now it's turned into, well, I didn't want to go to your stupid Christmas anyway. I swear that woman never matured past about 11 years old. I mean, come on. Meghan, we know that you're desperate to be there, and it's not because you love the royal family or you want your invisible children to spend time with their extended family. It's because you're desperate for money, you're desperate for more work. And you know as well as anybody does that your link to the royal family is all you've got. Relationship expert Luella Alderson has weighed in about the prospect of Harry and Meghan not reuniting with the royal family for Christmas. She said Meghan may not want to reconcile with the royal family after the way she feels she was treated by them and the British media. Luella goes on to say she may see this as an opportunity to distance herself even further from them and focus on building a happy life with her family in America. Meghan may feel relieved that she doesn't have to return to the UK anytime soon and face the royal family. Well, yeah, I'm sure she doesn't want to face the people she trashed, the people she alienated her husband from, the people who loved him most. I'm sure she doesn't want to see the people she told some really nasty lies about, especially William and Catherine. I mean, can you imagine? Do you remember at the Queen's funeral when they went on the walkabout? You could tell by Meghan's face, she wanted to be anywhere but there. The thing is, Meghan likes to talk a lot of talk, but when it comes to actually doing something, no, she's a coward. She was shaking like a leaf being around Catherine that day. She knows that William and Catherine see right through her. And see, Meghan doesn't want to have to take responsibility for all the horrible things that she's done. She just wants to sit at home in Montecito and tell hateful lies and never have to answer for her crimes because she knows there is no explanation, there is no excuse for what she has done. Luella Alderson, who seems to have a lot more time for Meghan's BS than I do, also said, regardless of her feelings, it's likely that she wants to prioritize her mental health and well-being as well as the happiness of her family. For Meghan, this could mean keeping their distance for now and reconciling when all parties are ready for a genuine and positive reunion. While I'm sure it's true that Meghan Markle is prioritizing herself in this whole mess, I don't believe it's because she's actually worried about the happiness of her family. You see, a narcissistic witch like Meghan Markle doesn't really understand what true happiness looks like. She may experience feelings of glee when she successfully screws somebody over, but as far as real happiness that comes from being a good person and doing good for other people, oh no, she has no idea what that's about. And as far as the suggestion that Meghan's going to be ready to reconcile when all parties are ready for a genuine and positive reunion, well, okay, I guess that's another way of saying it's never going to happen. At this point, there is no way back into the fold for the two of them. That's something they have got to come to terms with. After the way they treated the Queen and Prince Philip, after the way they treated William and Catherine's poor innocent children, and let's not forget about what they did to Charles and Camilla in Harry's book, in the docuseries, in the interviews, including the Oprah Winfrey interview. How could she possibly think there is any hope of reconciliation? It's why I honestly don't even understand why Harry and Meghan are getting their PR people to put out all these puff pieces. How delusional are they? Do they really believe that if they just put it out in the media enough that they're ready to reconcile and they're ready to make peace and all these olive branches are being extended? Do they really believe that's going to pressure the King and William into giving them the apology they claim they want? Is it possible that they're really that far gone? At this point, the reasons the two of them cannot be invited to Christmas extend far beyond punishment for past misdeeds. At this point, it's clearly dangerous to allow them anywhere near the royal family, especially Catherine and William's children. They have said some really scary stuff like that, oh, they're only one plane crash away from the throne. Harry's also said that he feels it's his responsibility to protect his niece and his nephew from the turmoil that comes along with being the spare. What exactly that means, we don't know, but it sounds pretty scary. And William and Catherine are being good parents by not allowing those two insane people to get near their family. Harry also needs to understand that there's no way he can take back the nasty things he said about his stepmother in that book. I mean, saying that she sacrificed him on her personal PR altar, calling her the wicked stepmother. Why would he even want to spend Christmas with somebody like that? And that's another thing, if the two of them hate the royal family so much, why are they so desperate to get back together with them? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. Money. And you, what do you think about Meghan and Harry's Christmas plans? Please let me know your opinion below in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and share it with anybody else who would enjoy it too. And don't be afraid to click the subscribe button to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in, have a lovely weekend, and we'll be back to see you all tomorrow.